Hi, I'm Monica Fulton. I'm the Director of the Community Resources Department located here at Maplewood Center. And I am here today with Penny Klei. She's one of the volunteers for our home pantry. Welcome, Penny.
Thank you, Monica.
Thank you for being here.
My pleasure.
Now, there's a number of food pantries around town, but how did our home pantry end up here at Maplewood Center?
The story goes back about 10 years, 2005. I was living down south at the time, and some of you may remember, I certainly do, Hurricane Katrina. I lost everything and relocated back here to the state of Michigan where my son lives, here specifically in Garden City. I became involved at St. Dunstan where the pantry was located. St. Dunstan served many, many families, and last year it did indeed close. And so we had a couple of options to transfer the pantry, and we decided, along with very important people, that the pantry should be located here at Maplewood. I am pleased that that decision was made.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. I remember meeting with the father at the time back last spring to see about the viability of that, and it did factor into some of the bigger plans that I had in the works. So I, too, am very glad that it is here. The past few months, the pantry's received overwhelming support from the community. Can you tell us a little bit about some of the maybe more creative things that have happened to support the pantry?
The list goes on and on. In fact, literally, the list goes on and on. I can tell you that the police officers of our fine city of Garden City got immediately involved. They were allowed through Bob Murray to have their facial hair grow, and those funds were brought over to the pantry. In addition, Glenn Anderson and company brought many, many cans of food over here to the pantry as well. One of our volunteers orchestrated a dunk tank event over at Albert's on the Alley. The senior center became involved. We get many, many cans and donations from St. Anselm's. I believe they're located in Dearborn Heights. Those are some clients that we also serve. We serve not only Garden City, but also Dearborn Heights, as well as Westland recently. The ice rink also became involved. The city council became involved on Shred Day, along with the food drive over there. We have many future fundraisers and donations that are going to take place. This past weekend, we had coordinated efforts with Gleaners Food Bank, and on Friday and Saturday, by manning the lobby over there in conjunction with Gleaners, we were able to bring over 7 carts of food on Saturday and 6 carts of food on Sunday.
That's amazing.
It truly, truly is.
Truly amazing.
It just, my heart became involved in this because I saw when Katrina played a major part down south that there were many, many hungry people going up to cameras and saying, "We have no food. We have no food." It's my passion.
It's definitely her passion. How many hours a month do you estimate that you volunteer here?
I estimate, probably 8, 10, 12. We have volunteers like Dottie and Frank who put in far more than I do. Each and every volunteer is they're saints. They're
Dedicated,
absolute saints.
Passionate, very caring individuals, absolutely. And the pantry is entirely kind of run and operated by volunteers and completely by donations.
Wholly.
Yep.
Wholly.
Yep, 100%. About how many people last month do you think benefited from the food here at the pantry?
About 430 people. Last year, we probably gave 22 tons of food. That's amazing. That's mind-boggling in my mind.
And all through donations.
All through donations.
All through donations. So the funds, the actual cash that's collected, what do you use that cash for? Some people don't understand how food pantries actually operate.
These shelves, you can see these shelves are stocked now. This is a direct result from this past weekend. Dottie and her crew were able to put this all together yesterday. It took them many, many hours. by sorting the cans that were donated over the weekend and stocking the shelves. That's a major effort in itself. People just don't understand what kind of effort it takes to run this pantry. It's mind-boggling. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm. And so when people donate cash, what do you guys do with the actual cash? You take it and you do what with it?
We have another volunteer, Melissa, who wisely, very, very wisely uses that cash to search out bargains through the city and get as much as she can for the buck that she presents to the stores. Again, all monies that are donated are to stock these shelves.
Actually purchase the food, whether it be from local grocery stores or actually sometimes we actually purchase food from cleaners as well.
Not only that, but also the dollar stores.
Mm-hmm.
They have many good bargains from time to time.
And you know, that's a good point about the dollar store. It's not just food here at the pantry either. It's personal care items and laundry soap, correct?
Correct. Most people don't realize, unless you are part of that segment of the population, being the bridge cards. You cannot use a bridge card in the grocery store to purchase things such as toilet paper or Kleenex or face soap. These are necessities as far as we see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's really good information. So if somebody felt like they may be in need of food, how would they go about coming here or getting signed up for this particular pantry?
We have staff here that serve in this building. There is a number that we can call, and please do call if you have a need. We are here to help you.
The number is 793-1857, and that will connect you to our community support staff, and they will help make an appointment for you to come and apply. Is there an income requirement at this time?
We don't ask specifically for any evidence of low income, but that certainly is the type of clientele that we do serve. I think it's important to know that now that we are here at Maplewood, having been brought over from Dunston, that this is a full service resource entity. We are able to uncover needs through conversation with our clients and place the clients in the proper direction to receive additional service and aid along with the food items that we are able to give them.
So you're able to really get to know the people that come in and find out what other needs they might have.
Absolutely.
And get them connected to resources, whether it be here in the building or other agencies out in the community.
Absolutely.
That's fantastic. So as we said, the pantry is run by an incredible team of volunteers. So beyond stocking and shopping, they're doing a lot of fundraising and getting the word out there about the pantry and its needs, correct?
Absolutely.
Now, the pantry is open year-round, not just at the holidays. The food is available year-round, so there's a year-round need for food and funds. What do you know of any fundraisers or activities that are planned here in the near future that to help support the ongoing need?
We do have a euchre tournament that's scheduled for next month, I do believe. There are additional fundraisers of which Melissa could probably better speak to than I can. We all seem to have our own little niche in life here. Some of us are very good at numbers. Some are very, very good at organization and stocking the shelves. We have people who pick up the items from gleaners. We just have a wonderful army of volunteers.
It is truly heartwarming to be here on a daily basis and see the work that goes on here. I also know that the pantry is selling a cookbook. All proceeds benefit the pantry, and the recipes that were collected from the volunteers, residents, city staff, and so those are available right now, special price $10. You can purchase them at the Maplewood Community Center, at the information desk, or in the community support office. And I think we've just about covered it. Is there anything you'd like to share that I maybe haven't touched on, or that may be a personal passion of yours? Again,
this is my passion. if you go through a life-changing experience, there are two things that can happen. You can either sit down and wallow in the mire and say, woe is me, or you can recognize a need for what it is and be of support, and that's the path that I chose. We can always use volunteers. Always. Believe me.
And if you would like to volunteer, please don't hesitate to call the Community Resources Department. Again, that number is 793-1857. Thank you, Penny, so much for everything you do.
Thank you.